Like a lot of other Christians, I used to believe that the books of the Bible were put together at the Council of Nicaea, but I was wrong. The books of the Bible weren't even discussed at the Council of Nicaea. So how did we get it so wrong? Hi, my name is Gay O'Neill, and this is Jesus Stories, where we find out about Christian history and about heroes of the faith. If you're anything like me, you can't really say when you started believing that the Bible was put together at the Council of Nicaea. You've just always known that was true. You've always known something that was never true. So why? Well, the Council of Nicaea kind of makes a pretty convenient scapegoat. The first Council of Nicaea was the first gathering of its kind, and it was hosted by a very powerful Roman emperor. Christians were persecuted for much of the first 300 years after Jesus' ascension. Not a lot of public debate happens when the debaters are at risk of being arrested, tortured, or killed. The Edict of Milan made Christianity legal. So for the first time, it was actually safe, at least legally, for Christians to be able to meet publicly to debate these issues. Roman Emperor Constantine convened the First Council of Nicaea in 325 AD, the first meeting of its kind ever. Because nothing like that had ever happened before, the Council of Nicaea is given a lot of weight, and it is held responsible for a lot of things it had nothing to do with. So how did the Bible come together? Because of the persecution, there was no centralized power. There was no church with a capital C, just decentralized house churches scattered throughout the Roman Empire. Sharing ideas was labor-intensive and dangerous. Remember, this was 11 to 1200 years before the first printing press. Each copy of a portion of the Bible had to be copied out by hand. And to be caught in possession of that document could mean being arrested, tortured, or even killed. Once the document was copied, to be caught transporting that document could also get you killed. Because of those realities, anything that wasn't worth the risk didn't get shared. So what did these early Christians consider to be worth the risk? The biggest question was whether or not it came from someone who knew Jesus. Did it come from an apostle? Did it come from someone who knew Jesus, or from someone who knew Jesus? Paul's letters to the churches were considered scripture before 100 AD. By 200 AD, all of the New Testament books had been quoted by Christian leaders of that time. There are at least 32,000 known quotes from early church leaders during the 2nd and 3rd centuries. Using those quotes, the entire New Testament can be assembled. An entire New Testament was found in a document written in 170 AD, almost 100 years before Constantine was born and 155 years before the Council of Nicaea was convened. I think it's pretty safe to assume that the Council of Nicaea and Constantine were not involved. Hi, thanks so much again for watching Jesus Stories. This channel is all about Christian history and about heroes of the faith.